Welcome to Story Time, where every page whispers wisdom. Today, we unlock the mysteries of restful sleep with Sleep Secrets by Ronald M. Bazar, a book that could change your nights forever.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're cutting through the noise to explore something absolutely fundamental to our well-being, but often just pushed aside: sleep.
Yeah, sleep. It's huge.
And our guide for this exploration is Ronald M. Bazar's book, Sleep Secrets, a holistic guide to restful nights. And let me tell you, it's not just a simple guide. It's more like a whole toolkit.
Exactly. It's really comprehensive. And our job today really is to pull out the key insights from Bazar. He does this brilliant thing blending, old wisdom and new science. But the core message, the thing we really want you to grab onto, is that there's no magic bullet. No one-size-fits-all sleep solution. It's all about kind of becoming your own sleep investigator.
Experimenting on yourself, basically.
Yes, experimenting, personalizing, that's the heart of it.
And it feels pretty urgent, right? Because Bazar makes this really stark point about, an epidemic of sleep deprivation.
He really does.
And it's way beyond just feeling tired.
Yeah.
He goes into detail about the impact, how it messes with mental clarity, strains relationships, kills productivity.
Even compromises safety, like on a big scale.
Right. For Bazar, sleep isn't just one aspect of health. He argues it might be the most critical variable, more fundamental even than maybe diet or exercise, which we focus on so much.
It often gets overshadowed, doesn't it?
Totally. So let's dig into why he thinks that.
Right.
Starting where he starts the basic science.
Okay.
He unpacks the physiology, the stuff like circadian rhythms, sleep cycles.
Yeah.
We've all heard the terms.
Sure, the basics.
But Bazar really hammers home that understanding your specific rhythm, your cycles, that's step one. And he talks a lot about melatonin, not just as a supplement, but as this crucial internal signal.
And how easily it gets disrupted.
Exactly.
And what I think is really insightful is how he connects those basics to the bigger health picture. It's not just sleep is good. He links it directly to your immune system functioning well,
Right.
to emotional balance even potentially, to how long you live, longevity.
Wow.
Which kind of brings up that question again. If it's that important, why do we treat it like an afterthought so often?
Yeah, why?
Bazar suggests we're always chasing wellness through the perfect diet or the best workout routine. And we miss that maybe sleep is the leverage point that makes all those other things work better.
That makes a lot of sense. It's foundational. Okay, so building on that science bit, he then shifts to the outside stuff, our sleep environment.
Right, sleep hygiene.
Yeah, but he kind of takes sleep hygiene and dials it up. Obviously, he covers the basics. Get natural light during the day to set your body clock.
Crucial.
And then aim for, total darkness at night. And if you need light, use those red or amber bulbs to avoid the blue light problem.
Standard advice, but important.
Definitely. Plus, keeping the room cool, managing white noise machines, earplugs, whatever works for you. But he goes quite a bit further than that, doesn't he?
He really does. This is where it gets maybe a bit more unique to Bazar's approach. He talks about things like electromagnetic frequencies, EMFs.
Oh, right. Wi-Fi routers, phones?
Exactly. Keep them away from the bed. He argues that even these subtle fields might mess with our body's natural energy and maybe even hinder melatonin production.
Interesting.
And then there are these even more, let's say, esoteric suggestions, things rooted in older traditions, like aligning your bed with the Earth's magnetic poles.
North-south alignment, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the idea being it harmonizes your body's energy. And he also suggests removing synthetic fabrics from your bedding or even taking off jewelry.
Why jewelry?
He posits they might interfere with the body's subtle electrical fields, again, influencing sleep quality. He doesn't present these as weird fringe ideas, but as potentially vital parts of creating a truly restorative sleep space.
That's fascinating. It bridges nicely from the external environment to what we put in our bodies. Bazar really hammers the diet-sleep connection.
Oh, absolutely. Deep connection.
So what's on his avoid list, especially near bedtime? I mean, the obvious ones are there, right?
Yeah, no surprises really. Caffeine, sugar, alcohol, but he doesn't just say don't drink coffee late. He explains how they mess up your sleep architecture.
Even if you think you fall asleep, okay.
Exactly. The quality of sleep tanks. That's his point.
Okay. And on the do consume side, what foods does he like?
He talks about things like bananas, almonds, good sources of magnesium and tryptophan, oats for complex carbs, calming herbal teas, obviously.
Chamomile, valerian root tea, maybe?
Those kinds of things. And he really encourages experimenting with specific supplements. Magnesium is a big one for him for relaxation. Melatonin, used carefully as a signal. Valerian root, L-theanine.
L-theanine, that's the stuff in green tea.
Right, known for its calming effect without drowsiness, usually. But he always comes back to gut health, too.
The microbiome link.
Yeah, arguing that a healthy gut is crucial for making the neurotransmitters you need for good sleep. And his whole approach is, try the natural stuff first. Explore these options before considering pharmaceuticals.
Right, empowerment through natural options first. Okay, this next part is really practical, the mind-body techniques. He gives you actual tools to wind down.
Yes, very actionable stuff.
So breathing techniques, what does he recommend there?
He details a few, like Buteyko breathing that focuses on nasal breathing and slight air hunger to improve CO2 balance, which is calming.
Okay.
And also the 4-7-8 technique. You breathe in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It's designed to really switch on the relaxation response. He explains how to do them properly.
That's key, the how, not just naming them.
Precisely. And it's not just breathing. He talks about gentle yoga or stretching to release physical tension, meditation, mindfulness practices to quiet the racing thoughts.
The mental chatter.
Exactly. He even suggests bathtub therapy, warm bath, Epsom salts for the magnesium absorption and muscle relaxation, and progressive muscle relaxation, tensing and releasing muscle groups.
Right, I've heard of that.
And the crucial thing Bazar emphasizes is that these aren't just random exercises, they're perfect building blocks for a consistent bedtime ritual.
Signaling to your body.
Exactly. A signal. Okay, it's time to power down now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk technology. It's such a double-edged sword with sleep, isn't it?
Totally. Helpful and harmful.
What's Bazar's take? Does he mention any tech that can actually help?
Yeah, he acknowledges the good side. Things like sleep trackers, not obsessively maybe, but for insights into your patterns.
Getting some data on yourself.
Right. White noise apps or machines for masking disruptive sounds, and those low-light alarm clocks that simulate sunrise.
A gentler way to wake up.
Much more natural than a jarring alarm. He also mentions physical comfort tools like buckwheat hull pillows.
Why those specifically?
He suggests they offer better spinal alignment and are more breathable than typical pillows. Better support, maybe cooler sleep.
Okay. But then there's the warning side of tech.
Oh, yeah. Big warnings. Blue light from screens is a major one he highlights, especially in the hours before bed.
The melatonin suppressor.
Exactly. And he circles back to the EMFs again, the electromagnetic radiation from devices. He notes that Bazar points to, some studies and also anecdotal reports suggesting they can disrupt sleep.
So be mindful of devices in the bedroom, basically.
Very mindful, conscious use is key.
Now, while the book isn't strictly a medical text, he does touch on common sleep problems, right? Like snoring, sleep apnea.
He does address them, yeah. For snoring, he points to common causes like breathing through your mouth instead of your nose, poor posture while sleeping, sometimes weight being a factor.
Simple things, but common.
And this leads to an important point Bazar makes. Knowing when it's okay to try natural approaches versus when you really need to see a doctor.
Especially for something like sleep apnea.
Absolutely. That needs proper diagnosis and treatment. But he strongly encourages things like training yourself to breathe through your nose, maybe using techniques like Buteyko again, as a natural way to potentially reduce snoring and improve airflow.
It was about understanding the severity.
Yes, and recognizing that serious sleep disorders need personalized solutions. And sometimes that absolutely means professional medical help. It's crucial not to ignore that possibility.
Okay, so taking a step back from all these different strategies, environmental tweaks, diet changes, mind-body stuff, tech, awareness. What's the big takeaway? What's the main echo from Bazar's sleep secrets?
It really comes back to that core message we started with. It's simple but profound. There simply is no one-size-fits-all approach to sleep.
Right. It's not a prescription.
Not at all. And that's actually really empowering for you, the listener. Bazar isn't trying to give you the answer.
She's giving you the options.
Hundreds of them. From the really mainstream, scientifically backed stuff to, the more ancient or esoteric ideas. He's arming you with a massive toolkit.
So you can figure it out for yourself.
Exactly. Experiment. Pay attention to how you respond. Tweak things. Refine your own approach. Become your own sleep expert. That's the goal.
Thanks for tuning in to Storytime. If this episode helped you sleep a little deeper or dream a little brighter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, rest well and keep the stories alive.